Welcome back the second week of the Planet Robbie Weekly Show. Busy schedules often get in the way of people's plans, so that is why we are 1 week late.
As you may have noticed, we are in a new location from last. That is because we are no longer the Planet Robbie Weekly Show but the McDonald's, Walmart, Toyota, Amtrak, New England Patriots, Home Depot Weekly Talk Show.
We figured if we would bring in these big sponsors, that Mike Helton would give us special privileges, like he does to all the big dollar teams in NASCAR.
Many always wonder, does NASCAR support the big bank teams over the smaller teams? And the answer is quite honestly yes.
But the reason is not because they simply hate the other teams, but because they bring in the top dollar sponsors.
For example, DuPont, Home Depot, Lowe's, and Amp Energy Drinks bring in millions of dollars to NASCAR, but in return, receive millions in revenue from all of NASCAR's fans.
Along with all the revenue, they receive a free point of marketing and publicity. Of course, we have all noticed the drivers of the Coca-Cola team dragging a Coke product after a race. But have you noticed in many NASCAR public service announcements, many times the top name drivers appear on and are either wearing their fire suits or a polo shirt with their sponsor on there?
But can we really blame NASCAR? Well, yes and no. No, because money talks. And obviously NASCAR doesn't survive without their sponsors. But also NASCAR plays the game of politics. You got the big money, you get almost anything you want.
When was the last time you saw Casey Mears doing a NASCAR ad? You can't. Why not? Jack Daniels is certainly a highly profitable business. So is this a reason why they are leaving NASCAR, or is it the fact that Casey Mears sucks?
I'm going to go with the latter on that one. But there have been many top sponsors leaving NASCAR in the past few years. Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, DeWalt, Singular Wireless, CarQuest, Altel, just to name a few.
All of these sponsors leaving are definitely a reason that many teams have had to merge over past few years. It started with Gin Racing and Day. Then Roush merging with Fenway. Ray Evernham with Gillette. Day with Genesee, Richard Petty with Gillette Evernham. And the latest of Yates with Richard Petty Motorsports.
Plus the dissipation or reduction of many smaller teams. Bill Davis Racing, Morgan McClure Motorsports, and Wood Brothers Racing. All three teams were top 10 teams not even 10 years ago.
But one man has stood above it all. Robby Gordon. Robby is truly the only single-car team left in NASCAR, not including the start-in parks. Through the past 5 years, things may not exactly have gone the exact way he would have wanted things to go. But he has weathered the storm. There have been manufacturer changes, crew chiefs leaving, sponsors backing out, lawsuit fights, and plenty of controversy. But still today RGM is locked in the top 35 and moving forward. I know it gets frustrating for everyone that we may not qualify well, or that we run in the mid-20s. But last I checked, Robby is going to win the SCORE championship this year. We finally got a second team in the show, and we have attempted every race and are not doing the valet.
Now many people would want progress in those 5 years, and there has been some. In 05 we were outside the top 35 and missed 7 races. Today we are locked in. No longer are we qualifying towards 40s and running in the 30s. We would all want a win or better results, but they will occur with patience.
It's now time for today's worst person in the world. The winner is Mr. Brad Keselowski, who decided to run out of patience at the end of Saturday's nationwide race and ended up wrecking Denny Hamlin. Mr. Keselowski, if you cannot grow up and learn how to race with the big boys, then you must at once immediately resign at once for the great cause of this nation. Young sir, if you cannot learn how to race clean, then you shall honestly get a new career. It all started with the wreck at Talladega, and now that idiot is wrecking Cup regulars. You're quote not very good, and you're not doing it the right way.
Well, that's it till next time. And oh yeah, there was something I wanted to say to a dear friend of mine. Mr. Obama. You lie.